All right, so we've been talking a lot about planning as it is December and we are planning for 2021. And I know a lot of people throw their hands up and say, there is no planning. We couldn't plan for COVID. We couldn't plan for 2020. Everyone thought they were going to have record years. I'm not even going to bother. I would strongly encourage you to stick with planning, to have a plan for 2021. You don't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to all fall in line, but I guarantee you the people that had a plan for 2020, even if it didn't go the way they really wanted it to, still did better than the people that had no plan at all. So I just got off of a Zoom meeting with Keith Weaver with Weaver Business Coaching and did a podcast with him. And it's not going to air until the beginning of January. So I thought I would recap a little bit about what we talked about on his podcast here with you today while you are doing your strategic planning. So for me, something that I have learned, we've been in business, it'll be 4 years in March. And what I have been reminded of over and over again, and something that I've tried to focus on, is planning out my personal life, what I want this life that I am going to live to look like before I plan out what I want for the business. And so, we're figuring out how do I want to live this life? For me, I have 4 kids. I care about being a mom and being there for my kids. I want to be able to take time off when they are sick, to be stress-free. They have had to be home a lot thanks to COVID and quarantining restrictions. So we have had that to deal with this year, and I'm going to be planning for a little bit of that in the spring as well as the new year starts to roll in. I want to be able to be there for them when field trips pick back up, sporting events. Our oldest is involved in competitive volleyball. I know that they're going to be traveling tournaments, or we are hoping that they are still traveling tournaments, and which days that I'm going to have to be gone for that. I know that I want to be able to pick up my kids at a decent hour and all of us eat dinner together. I know that my health is important to me, and being able to get enough sleep and to be able to work out is very important to me, and that I have to take care of myself before I can take care of anyone else. So figuring out what that looks like, and even in more detail than that, also going through financial goals and marriage goals and what you want for your relationships personally. And then with all of that information, it is at that point that I can then plan for my business. Because what happens as entrepreneurs and business owners, we could work all day in our businesses if someone would let us. We love what we're doing. We're passionate about it. It's everything to us for this business to succeed. And we would give it all if we could. So knowing that it's okay to take a break, that it's okay to step back, knowing when it is time to breathe and relax a little bit, and remembering why you're doing this in the first place. And for many of us, it's flexibility, it's time with our family, it's different than working for someone else. So first, go through what you want that life to look like that you are wanting to live. Then plan for the business. And now this is how much time I have to spend on the business. This is what I can accomplish in that amount of time for the business. This is what we're going to do. And set up those goals and that planning for the business with that information in mind. So personal first, then the business planning. And what that allows you to do, it allows you to know exactly what you have available for the business. It lets the business work for you and your life instead of you working for the business. For me, it allows me to enjoy going to work, not resenting work or the process. I really enjoy it. We just had Thanksgiving break, and the Monday after, I was so excited to go back to work. It wasn't like I am waiting for the weekend. I was excited for Monday. I asked my team, I'm always excited about Mondays. They're a fresh start. I love getting back into the work. So that's what setting up your life first will allow your business to do for you. It will allow it to work for you. So as you're going through your strategic planning, have that in mind. Make that a priority first. And if you have any questions about anything, you want to bounce some ideas off of us, please feel free. We love to hear it. And we will talk to you soon. Thanks.